the champion de land. The champion de land. The conqueror, the champion, the land. The conqueror, the champion, the land.
must go and listen to Simon Ekpa, who is doing a very fantastic job. Very great job that Simon Ekpa is doing. Very, very, absolutely fantastic job that he's doing. You must listen to him and share his videos accordingly. Very, very important. He is bringing a new dimension to this very awareness that we are making, and you must listen to him. Very, very important.
I am Olayomi Koiki of Koiki Media and also the spokesman for Chief Sunday Adeyemo Igboho. First and foremost, I'm going to try and speak English to direct message back to the IPOB that we are Yorubas, a very proud one. Whatever you have against what took place yesterday, you have the right in your own capacity, but you don't have the right to tell us who we deal with among you, IPOB. We can deal with anybody that we feel that is the right person to deal with. If you have a problem with that, you can go into any of the bridge or rivers across the world where you are and jump into that river and die. I am known as Koiki Media. And whatever we do with Simon Ekpa has been stamped yesterday, the 5th of November, and that will go ahead. Whatever is your concern on that, we don't give a toss. My name is Olayomi Koiki. Probably maybe some of you don't know who I am. Let me repeat this clearly, that the only person that we follow is our own leader that have spoken yesterday. And since our leader have spoken, if you are not comfortable with that, why should we care about that? Let me say it again. If you have problem with Simon Ekpa, go and die into any of the river, or you can take the rope and kill yourself today. We are fighting one single enemy. We don't have any issue with the Biafra. We only have issue with the Fulanese. Don't you understand that also among us, we have issues. We have people that probably even do not believe in what we are doing. So why should we be more concerned about you on what we do with Simon Ekpa? And I repeat again to any Yoruba that is not comfortable with what we done yesterday, go and die as well. Elaku, gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá tó bá farasin ta ṣe lánàá, ẹ lọ já sómi kẹ́ kú dànù. Mad people all over the place. We have moved forward yesterday, and that is the beginning. I have spoken again this morning to Chief Sunday Igboho. For those of you tẹ́ fẹ́ lọ convince Igboho pé kó má ní kankan ṣe pẹ̀lú Simon Ekpa, orí yín ti gbálẹ̀ gbogbo yín pátápátá. Gbogbo ẹni mo fi sọ ní bíbá. Orí gbogbo yín ti gbálẹ̀ ni mo sọ. Mo sọ fún yín pé ẹ lè wà àárín èmi àti Chief Sunday Igboho. Ẹ lè wọ̀ láyé. Kí ni mo sọ? Ẹ lè wọ̀ láyé. I don't have any problem with our Biafra. Kí ni ká pẹ́ láwọn Biafra? We deal with Simon Ekpa. And let me put this on record for those of you that probably did not know. Before Nnamdi Kanu was picked up, we had 4 meetings. I don't have to go into all the details. Myself was in that meeting. It was actually Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that called for that meeting. We did not go for him. He actually wanted to speak to us. And whatever he told us is what we are going along with. We respect all the legal representative of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We don't have any problem with you guys. But if you think that by dealing with Simon Ekpa is a crime against humanity, I say it again, go and die. You better die now before it is too late. Because we are fighting only one enemy. And that enemy is not Simon Ekpa. That enemy is not even the Biafra. But if you as an individual that think that, hey, take down that picture of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, let me say this clearly. Nnamdi Kanu is not just for the Biafra. He was actually fighting for the whole humanity. And let me say this again. We have the right to use Mazi Nnamdi Kanu picture at any time, any day, and I will talk about it at any time without taking any instruction from anybody. I am Olayomi Koiki. If you are not comfortable with that, like I said, I am not Mayegun General. This is Koiki Media, fighting for one singular cause, fighting for the Yoruba people, the Biafra people, the Arewa people, and all the freedom fighters around the world that would love to exit that shithole country known as Nigeria. If you are not comfortable with that, there's not much I can do.
God began to speak to me about Biafra, and I'm worried. I stopped somewhere last month, and I'm going to throw a little light on another one. And I pray that the authority concerned should listen to me. And it's a statement. Dialogue now, so that you should not be knocking the door for dialogue and there's no dialogue. That's what God told me. I keep saying it. I said there is a spirit in this young man. It is bigger than what physical eye can see. I'm not an Igbo man, I'm a Yoruba man, but I'm speaking as a prophet. As what I see in this young man is bigger than him. You see, the man, the small boy that they call him, what is inside him is bigger. It's not just an ideology, it's bigger. I said, I see an animal. Which animal did I told you last time? Huh? I said what? A what? A what? A small puppy. And I say, I see a small puppy going forward. All of a sudden, I saw so many strange wild animals, lion, bear, great animals around the puppy. Then I saw the puppy look back and saw that the animals around him are so many. Suddenly the puppy, what I saw last month is different from what I'm seeing now. The puppy is developing some futures of wild animals. This prophetic word is not to the negative. It's very important. Take the Biafra agitation serious. Dialogue now. Because I see a time, doors are knocked, calls are made. People who are heady are saying we have come down, but these people are not willing to dialogue again. Please, redeeming the time, for the days are evil. Dialogue now. Dialogue now. I repeat it again. I'm not an Igbo man, but I'm telling you what I'm shown in the spirit. What? I'm seeing great people, important people in this nation coming together and saying, now, okay, we want to sit on the table, let us talk. But the people you want to talk with are saying, it's too late. Please, dialogue now. The days ahead are evil. Dialogue now. This is not a cry of a baby, it's a cry of an adult. I repeat it again. Dialogue now. Please, every authority, there come a time when a revolution is about to take place. The power of God, bombs and bullets cannot hold an ideology. Please, dialogue now. This is not the time of I have bullet, I have gun, I have bomb. This has nothing to do with bullet and bomb. If you know what I'm seeing in the realm of the spirit, everyone in federal authority should take the Biafra agitation serious. If you are once a founding father of this nation, sit down around the table and listen to your children. Dialogue now. This is not the time to arrest anybody. It's the time to hear the cry of the people. Dialogue now. Because it's going to be the last resultant solution at the end. But when you are asking, when the king comes down from his throne and he's saying, I'm ready to talk, and everybody is throwing stone at you, then you will know that it is important to dialogue with honor and prestige and go out and there is peace in the land.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, depending on where you are watching from. You're welcome to the program today as we continue to propagate the truth, but nothing but the truth. To make sure we enlighten our people, the people of Biafra, on the need for them to get ready for the freedom is coming. Freedom is coming. Freedom is coming. The days of the slavery is gradually getting to an end. I want you people to understand that we still have work to do, and that's what we are doing. So you are watching live and direct on Enter Biafra Channel 1 and 2, live and direct, listening to the voice of Biafra 97.5 FM in Biafra land. You are listening to all other platforms of the indigenous people of Biafra under autopiloted nickname as they call us. Today, a lot is happening. We are going to do something very different. The reason why I am here this evening is to continue to educate Biafrans on the need to get ready for the exit of Biafran from Nigeria in 2023. I want you people to understand that Nigeria that has collapsed, completely collapsed, and what you see happening today is just a sign of the dying horse. They blackmailed me. It didn't work. They did not consult their oracle before going into blackmailing with every strength and the might of Nigeria. Every Nigerian media, every strength at once, bar. And today, they already failed. They have failed. All the media war and media propaganda did not even have water. All the media propaganda of Nigeria state, all the international writing they copied and posted everywhere, it did not move Simon Ekpa. And we never move Simon Ekpa. I want you people to understand that Nigeria have done their worst. There is nothing else they can do. Every arsenal has been deployed to blackmail, slander, propagate evil and lies against Simon Ekpa, even to the extent of tagging me terrorist. It didn't work. They tagged me terrorist, it did not work. They tagged me criminal, it did not work. They tagged me kidnappers, it did not work. They tagged me everything. There is nothing they have not tagged me. It didn't work. You know what they did? Early morning, somebody called Abakalo, began to report. The same way they told you that Simon Ekpa ordered people to enforce sit at home. The same lies of people who are desperate to remain in slavery. Desperation. We have defeated them. They came today to announce that Simon Ekpa have been arrested by Interpol. I do not know what crime Simon Ekpa have committed that they are going to arrest Simon Ekpa in airport, trying to run away from Finland to Israel. They say they sued Simon Ekpa. It become a problem. Ọkpụkpụ mbụ abụrụ ọkpụkpụ na-anọ mmadụ n'onu onye aha ka dị ndụ. No. Ọkpụkpụ nke mụ ọ nọrọ gị n'onu ogbuo gị pii. No matter what, you can't take it out. Agbago mụ Nigeria n'onu. Gbaa ndị iro Biafra n'onu. Gbaa ndị si na Biafra agaghị abịa in 2023 n'onu. Arọ ma ha n'onu na-akụ ha wọwọ. Woto woto. Ọkpụkpụ a, you can never swallow it and you can never bring it out. So I want you people to understand that propaganda is ongoing. They even say they are signing petition to arrest Simon Ekpa. I do not know, what kind of petition they are signing to arrest Simon Ekpa for other reasons. These people don't understand that we are actually in freedom fighting. Freedom fighting where we do not validate Nigeria state. We are fighting for our freedom. Nigeria state have committed war crime, genocide, crime against humanity in our land, leading us to take the decisive decision we are taking today. And every necessary measure will be taken to make sure that we save Biafrans from Nigeria come 2023. And somebody called Yul Edochie. Is writing to Simon Ekpa. All of them, you are going to write. You must write about Biafra. You must write about Nnamdi Kanu. You must write about Simon Ekpa. Whether you like it or not, you must. All of them are now writing. These are people who could not even utter a word while people are being lynched, killed, butchered, and killed in Biafra land. All of them paid deaf ear because of selfish interest, political motivated blackmailing and advice. Yul Edochie, I thought his own is to kiss women, just like they were telling the other living in bondage. His own is to do ogwego na movie. Ati ogwego, omenka ozo, owere na make money. I don't see what he has contributed to the freedom of people. I don't know what Yul Edochie have contributed to the plight of Ndigbo. Every contribution of Yul Edochie is negative. Negative to the society. The only thing he do is to adulterate the mind of our people. There is nothing. Rituals. It does not represent our culture. You act a movie, you disappear, you appear, you use somebody to do money ritual. You go to Malaysia, you carry drug, you go there, you pianka, you come, you smoke, does that in any way represent our value? Nothing. No, it's complete rubbish. When Biafra come, we are going to make sure that Yul Edochie acting can never ever enter market in Biafra land, because these are the things that have destroyed our society. So all of them are Nollywood. Your movie doesn't make sense. Your movie only is killing the society. Your movie is the reason everybody is going into internet scamming. Your movie is the reason why people can no longer walk. Young men, they want to be like you in the movie. They don't know that movie is a movie. It is not real. It is because of you, Yul Edochie, that people can begin to look for their mother to use to do ritual in the name of making money ritual. That is the thing you are teaching our society. You can never do that in Biafra Republic. Never. I get sense here, censoring you, all this your people have. You have not affected any Igbo life positively. We are going to censor it. You see, let me tell you, value to human life will return back to Biafra, whom we are. Everything those people of Nollywood, Yul Edochie, is doing is to destroy the culture of Ndi Igbo, destroy our moral value system, destroy everything. And they are making money. Everybody, movie is coming. Your mother is here. Come. I get begonu. Get begonu. That is the things Yul Edochie is acting. And are they funny? Are they funny? So I don't know who is Yul Edochie to advise us how to get Biafra. To advise us what is it that we can do to get Biafra. Yul Edochie don't have any moral justification to even open his mouth and say, do this to get Biafra, because he has not even demonstrated that he wants to leave Nigeria. So how can he advise us? First of all, Yul Edochie, before he can advise what is going to give us Biafra, should first of all understand that Nigeria is not working again. Then we will listen to him. So he cannot be fighting for one Nigeria and be telling us that sit at home is not working. And by the way, who told him that we said we are going to get Biafra through sit at home? We never said such. We never said such. You know, this time around, everybody is countering Simon Ekpa. Everybody is writing letter to Simon Ekpa. So you have to write it. Before you were not writing it. Before you were not writing it. Before you were not writing. Before you didn't even know that Simon Ekpa exists. But now you are being forced to write it. Because you know Manoko na Anyugo. And when Simon Ekpa want to quench the fire, all the quench here pay. The reason why everything in Nigeria have gathered to fight me and God and Biafra and autopilot is because Okohan Chaninega once. Their light will quench once. It is because of the time frame we have to this freedom. Have you not watched how we have ended everybody that fight us from the beginning of this whole saga? Everybody that fought this movement has always gone down. If you fight it, you go down. That is the reason why Nigeria, everything joined together to fight, because they are all going to go down once. And that is what is happening now. I want you to understand that the spirit of Biafra has taken over, and the Nigeria government will go down. The state, all these media houses that have been blackmailing us, they will go down. All these people that are talking against what they will all go down. I am telling you, go and mark it. All of them. All of them will go down. So tell Yul Edochie that he is not in a position to advise Biafrans what to do to get Biafra, because he never acknowledged and validated Biafra freedom. Until he do that, then we can begin to listen to him, because we will now say, okay, it's like this, have the interest of Biafra. We are not fighting Igbo nation. This has nothing to do with Igbo nation, because that is what the Fulanis want you to be saying. And we are not buying into anything Igbo this, Igbo that. We are fighting for the freedom of Biafra. Igbos are not just Biafra. Biafra is part of Igbo. Igbo is part of Biafra. So anybody coming to tell you about Igbo nation, they are all one Nigeria, because that is the tactics they use to divide us. And we're not going to accept that. So I'm not here to talk about Igbo nation. But I want you to understand one thing. Freedom does not come very easily. Anybody that must advise us on anything how this Biafra should go must first of all identify himself as a Biafran. Otherwise, you are wasting your time. How can in Nigeria, how can people come and advise me about Biafra? That is what it means. Now, Peter, you will not tell me, Simon, this Biafra you are fighting. It is not this. It is not like this. Let us do it like this. And he is contesting to become a Nigerian president. And he wants me to listen to somebody like that. That is exactly what this man called Yul Edochie have done. So for him to advise us, you must be part of Biafra. You can't be a Nigerian and advise me how to get Biafra. And I'm Apwala. So anybody that comes to tell you, Biafra is for everybody, do it like this. Check what his activities are. What has the person done in Biafra awareness? What has the person done? What is the stand of the person? That is when you will know whether the advice the person is giving you is a good one. Because he cannot be fighting for one Nigeria and advise you rightly how to get Biafra. He has to choose one. That is why all these idiots, they are not there here, nor here. They are waiting Obi to fail and they will come to Biafra. That is what is going on. We are not two-faced. We are not two-faced. Now, I want us to go a little bit into the history of guerrilla warfare. Let us go into the history of guerrilla warfare, okay? Because some of you do not know, the history of the guerrilla warfare. Let us go there. Madam Azuka, thank you very much for your super chat. We appreciate you. Madam Azuka, thank you. They have ended up corrupting the mind of our youth. Anyị ga-apịawa cha ha ncha niile azụ very soon. Exactly. All these people that are corrupting the mind of our youth, rendering them useless in the name of art movie. A ga-apịawa cha ha azụ. Exactly. We are going to make sure we have a strict laws to save our society. Biafra cannot be as stupid as Nigeria. I want everybody to listen.
Much of the Patriot success during the Revolutionary War came from unconventional tactics implemented by American military forces. The British military was the most powerful fighting force in the world in 1776, and most people were skeptical about a Patriot victory. Yet, by altering their fighting styles, several officers were able to achieve stunning success. Who were these men, and what strategies did they implement? Although the term guerrilla warfare was not used in the English language until the early 19th century, the phrase means irregular warfare, in which a small group of combatants use ambushes, sabotage, disguise, raids, the element of surprise, and extraordinary mobility to dominate a larger, less mobile army. The term means little war in Spanish, and it defines what a select number of American officers did throughout the American Revolution.
Did you hear? Throughout American Revolution. Some of them in America today, if you tell them about American Revolution, they don't know anything about it. They don't know that America went into a very bloody revolution to become what they are today. Like I was talking with that woman, the woman they call Ho or whatever they call her. Those people that are not very inferiority complex to answer a name. They will come Ho. What is Ho? I don't know. So the woman was saying, if you order this at home, you are evil, you are callous, you are this, you are that. And I asked her a question. I said, where do you live? Which country? She said she lives in America. And I asked her, do you know that America got independent from the United Kingdom, from Britain, and they fought brutal war before these people could get that independence, which you are in America today enjoying? She says she don't know history. These are the people that come to talk about freedom, to lecture you how you can get your freedom. Somebody who don't know anything about history is lecturing Simon Ekpa that you don't provide food, you don't provide this and provide that. So here is America, a little just brief of how Americans fought to become what they are today. And they will be comfortable in America. They don't want to go through what other people went through to become free. Because also how stomach infrastructure. Every development is in their stomach. Every infrastructure is in their stomach. There is nothing in their brain. You go to America, you stay in America. America provide food. America provide food for their people. They call it go. You don't want to do what America did to be able to provide food for their citizens when they call for sit at home. Pregnant men altogether. So listen to a brief history of that America that some of you are today eating burger. Eating burger. And a burger.
George Rogers Clark, a man, a surveyor in Kentucky, used his knowledge of the area and the terrain to harass British forces on the frontier. His soldiers, many of whom Tennesseans known as over-the-mountain men, were extremely mobile, rugged individuals for their long overland treks through the wilderness and fierce, surprising attacks. In 1879, Clark's men launched a surprise attack at Fort Sackville near the town of Vincennes in present-day Indiana. Clark, with only 127 men, endured an 18-day march to chest deep, an excessive number of banners, flags, and keeping intense fire. Clark managed to convince the British officers that he had far more men than he actually did. The British surrendered, only to be shocked by how few fighters Clark truly had when they turned over their weapons. Another man who excelled at unconventional forms of fighting was the Virginian Daniel Morgan. Morgan led an elite group of sharpshooters with rifles built with smaller rifle barrels. The grooved barrels were a huge advancement over military muskets because their bullets spiraled in a straight line, giving them dead accuracy. While an advantage when it came to firing, the rifles would be a liability in a conventional fight when British soldiers charged at them with bayonets.
Did you hear that? There are many tactics to be used during conventional wars, for example. Now, you hear just a brief history of America, even to the extent that propaganda was used. 127 soldiers convinced the British that they had more men and the British has to surrender because they thought they had more men, and they were shocked to find out that it was just about 127 soldiers. This is what America went through. This is what America went through. But like I said, it doesn't mean that we are going to go through the same thing. But for you to enjoy peace, prepare for war. If you must enjoy peace, prepare for war. For people that have come to our land to kill us, that are being sponsored by the Nigerian government, they did not come with peace. Fulani terrorists did not come to our land with peace. So for you to enjoy peace, you must prepare for war to defend your land. That is why Ukraine is fighting for peace. They fight for peace. And we are not cowards. We cannot be listening to all these governors and all these people that are already been caged by the Fulanis. So I don't need to play all the videos of how America, become what they are today. Do you understand me? Now, let us hear this. There is something analysis today is going to be based on this particular video that you are going to watch now. Nigeria is fraud. And here they are advertising and the Nigeria media, all this Nigeria media, all of them joined together. They are pushing petition against Simon Ekpa, online petition, or this one, that one. And when you look at it, you think that they have gathered 20 million signatures. When you look at it, upon all the advertisement in Vanguard, in Sahara Reporter, in Punch News, TVC channel, every media in Nigeria pushing the online signature, online petition against Simon Ekpa. Yet nobody is signing it. Nobody is signing it. Nobody. I was thinking by now we would be seeing like 200 million people who want Nigeria. You know, I was expecting to see 200 million because I don't even care how many people sign it. Because when you sign it, finish. If it merits for me to be invited, they're going to invite me, and I'm going to speak. You think that when they invite me after your petition, they will just put Simon Ekpa on cross and kill him? No, they're gonna give me opportunity to express myself. Nigeria nobe, because it is an opportunity. Opportunity. It is an opportunity. You know, Nigeria now. I will now have the opportunity to say things that none of them have ever seen about Nigeria. I was expecting by now, Rugo, that will be like 200 or even 300 million signatures. And the entire Nigerian media was pushing it. You know, they were pushing the petition. Yet nobody is signing it. Tomorrow they say it's about 3,000. Next tomorrow they say it's about 4,000. Nobody is signing it. Because if you sign it, even those who have signed it, Nigeria will remember them. I am telling you, all these 3,000 people that signed petition against Simon Ekpa, Nigeria will visit you, visit your family. Believe me. All this, in fact, why am I even, what is my business with Nigeria? Anybody that is an Igbo man, an Igbo woman, a Biafran, that you sign that signature online petition, believe me, Nigeria will visit you. Go and mark it today. Before Biafra come, Nigeria will visit you. It must visit you one way or the other. It's a curse I'm laying on you. A curse. Nigeria must visit you. Must visit you very well. Now let us watch this.
Hello, my very good people. Good evening. Welcome back to this very channel. This is Victory Channel Television with more news and more updates. This one is interesting. It is trending right now that some Hollywoods, the Nigerians, they say they are signing petition so that they will go and bring Mazi Ekpa back. Hey, shameless Nigerians. They are not signing petition to stop Fulani from killing Nigerians. The one they killed in Owo is still raging. The one they are killing in Hamafo is still on. The one they are killing in Benue is still on. The one they are killing in Jos is still on. The one in Kaduna is still on. But those ones are not the troubles of Nigeria. Shameful situation. Hey, Nigeria is a zoo indeed. It's zoo. It has even graduated from zoo to jungle. Honestly speaking, they shame me. I tell you. Even the video I have here right now, one is speaking sense, and I think that old man, is from Igbo extraction, of course, on TVC News. All right, I just carried the video as it is. And one is very gullible, very hateful. That guy is empty. empty. The opinion he's raising is that let's not create another Nnamdi Kanu. Let's make Simon Ekpa inconsequential. Let's make him a nobody. Let's silence what he's clamoring for. Instead of him to talk about referendum or talk about how do we negotiate to have peace, he is trying to sit on gunpowder that will blow and explode off his head and that of his family. He is sitting on gunpowder, and that's just the truth. I want to let the video open so that you will listen to the video. Thank you very much.
Nigerians at home and in diaspora have begun signing a petition on the government, of Finland and the European Union and Nigeria to arrest Nnamdi Kanu's self-acclaimed disciple, Simon Ekpa. The petition is hinged on the sit-at-home order issued by Ekpa to residents of the southeast. The call has resulted in attacks and killings of innocent Nigerians by hoodlums trying to enforce it. Ekpa, also known as Ifeanyi Njoku, in a viral video from Finland, directed people of the southeast to observe a sit-at-home from the 9th to the 14th of December. Meanwhile, IPOB spokesperson Ima Powerful countered the order and directed Kanu's group members and residents of the region to boycott it and go about their business. Prof, let me start with you. Since this issue of the Biafra agitation, we've seen too many, will I say, variants of this followers or of these agitations. But how did we get to this point? Let's start with that.
Well, for let me first say that the people who will not withdraw my PhD.
Did you hear what this man said? This man said he has to be very careful so that they will not withdraw his PhD. That is how hostile Nigeria state has become. People are scared to say the truth. People are scared to talk. And that is why Simon Ekpa is talking from afar. Nigeria is a terrorist state that have used terrorism to scare people from talking. Nobody is talking again. So when you want to talk, you first of all, you give away some certain things. You can imagine if an old man like this will want to say his mind, freedom of speech, he want to say his mind, which is truth, not lying. He said, let me be careful so that they are not going to take my PhD away. That is to show you the level of subjugation. That is why we must destroy this country. This country is evil. A country where a learned person who have earned PhD will be scared of losing the PhD title. I want you to listen to it again.
Point. Let's start with that.
Well, for let me first say that the people who will not withdraw my PhD.
Get to this point. Let's start with that.
Well, for let me first say that the people who will not withdraw my PhD. I'm not here to
And they're laughing.
But how did we?
They're laughing about it. They're laughing, at an old man who is now very scared of speaking the truth because he don't want to. And this truth now, he has to shape in his mouth so that he is not going to lose his PhD. That is not funny. It is not funny. That is what the Fulani have used the terrorism attitude and nomadic policies to bring to Nigeria. Nobody can talk. That is why when all these people, even Omahi say, Ebonyi State cannot be part of Biafra. I look at him and laugh because he is not different from this man. He's scared. Everybody is scared in Nigeria. And that is why whenever they want to tell you that to challenge you, they can never challenge you with something meaningful. They can never challenge you that Nigeria is working. They will tell you, why are you in diaspora? Come back here in Nigeria and to fight. Come back to Nigeria and lead the fight. Come back to Nigeria. Because they want to bring you and cage you like they cage this man. With threat of arrest, with threat of torture, with threat of putting you in dungeon and all manner of things. Against the law. Human rights abuse. Look at how an old man is scared of saying the truth so he don't lose his PhD. Let us bring it to the screen again.
Say that the people who will not withdraw my PhD.
Get to this point. Let's start with that.
Well, so let me first say that the people who will not withdraw my PhD. I'm not yet a professor. But how did we get to where we are? Nigeria is a fraudulent arrangement.
Nigeria is a fraudulent arrangement. I want you to listen to a very, very sound mind speaking. Nigeria is a fraudulent arrangement. That is number one shot fired at target. Do you agree? Do you disagree? This is a question that everybody today shouting P2B must answer. You must answer this question before 2023. You must answer this question so that you can, because everything you do, Nigeria will remember you. You must answer this question. Do you agree that Nigeria is a fraudulent country? Is a fraud? If you do not agree, what is this man going to say now that is not true? And if you agree that Nigeria is a fraudulent country, why do you want to validate Nigeria again coming 2023? What is your motive? What is your plan? Why do you want to validate Nigeria come 2023? What is your motive and what is your plan? Emmanuel Okeke, thank you very much. Imagine you that has not organized his family is coming to advise you, Simon. You don't suffer. Anyway, this is Nigeria, where anybody that appear on television in the name of celebrity will think he has arrived. Exactly, my brother. Exactly. Ike gwụrụ. Ike gwụrụ. Alụ na-eme. Na alụ melu. Michael Ovie, thank you very much for your super chat. We appreciate you. We appreciate you for your support. And we have somebody else that we didn't remember to mention, so I apologize for that. Now, I want you people to understand this. This man have just said something. Why do you want to validate a country that is a fraud? And it is not just, this is just one example. Now, I want you to listen to the arrangement. Why is this man called Nigeria a fraud? And why do you want to validate that fraud in the name of P2B? When there is an opportunity now to get your freedom and don't make it a fraud.
I'm not yet a professor. But how did we get to where we are? Nigeria is a fraudulent arrangement. Nigeria is a fraudulent arrangement. Nigeria is a fraudulent arrangement.
Nigeria is a fraudulent arrangement. Nigeria is a fraudulent arrangement. Is a fraudulent arrangement.
Is a fraudulent arrangement. In 1959 general election.
In 1959 general election. 1959. Are you aware of that?
In 1959 general election. The number of the electorate voters in the South was 4,600, about 4.6 million voters.
In 1959 general election, the number of voters in the South was about over 4 million voters in the South. 4 million. 4 million voters in the South.
And they delivered 73 plus 83.
And they delivered 73 83 representatives.
That's 154 voters. I mean, members of the House of Rep. Whereas the North had 1.92 million voters.
Are you hearing it? Northern Nigeria had 1-point-something million voters against the South with 4-point-something million voters. Now listen to what happened to North.
And delivered 134 members of the House of Representatives.
And they deliver 134 members of the House of Representatives as far back as 1959. Are you aware of that? As far back as 1959, with 1 million plus vote, they deliver 130-something House of Representative members. While South, with 4 million, over 4 million, delivered just about 70-something. Are you people hearing it? 4 million delivered 70-something, while 1-point-something million delivered 130-something. Representative.
You know what I'm saying? 2.6 million voters delivered 81 members of the House of Rep.
2-point-something million of voters delivered 81 House of Rep.
1.99 million delivered 73 members of the House of Representatives.
1.9 million delivered 73 members of House of Representatives.
1.92 million, the lowest, delivered 134. And we say we are running a democracy.
Did you hear that? And 1-point-something million delivered 134. And we say we are running a democratic country. This is far back as 1959. Now, the question is this. When you hear them shouting P2B, this is the structure that I have been shouting about that P2B cannot change. Do you know what it takes Fulani to put this structure that this man is explaining now? Yesterday also, I was making references. How will P2B change this structure? You think that Fulani, while P2B was busy looking for container to send to Nigeria from London, Fulani was already planning. While Nandazikiwe was busy, Fulani already was controlling the House of Assembly and the Senate with just 1.9 million votes. Now, this thing did not change. From 1959 till now, it become worse. I want you to ask them, how will P2B now change the structure? When all this intellectual will be shouting, we need the restructuring. The restructuring of Nigeria started as far back as 1959. Even beyond that. I am telling you the fact. All these things is something that some of us know, reasonable people. There is no way Fulani have gone this far that P2B will now come and say, okay, not. You have 53 local government. Okay, let us now make the South 54 local government so that you will be 53 and the South will be 54. Something like that. And you think Fulani, who is going to be the one to give you the vote of approval, is going to do it? I don't know. Can P2B come to tell us? I have been challenging P2B because he cannot, he don't have anything upstairs. He can't deceive somebody like us. So let him go to all those platforms he is going to answer this question. How will P2B dissolve this structure of Fulani? Is a question that he can never answer. Because the only thing that is possible is to disintegrate Nigeria. It is going to be as easy. In fact, Biafra is more easy than Fulani abdicating this position they are now occupying in the majority are very small people. Oh. It is easier to get Biafra than them abdicating this position they are occupying now. So let Peter Obi and all his supporters come to tell you, how will they change Nigeria with this particular structure that they started planning since 1959? Even to the extent it was not even enough about the National Assembly, even to the extent of now adopting what I call the 1989 Abuja Declaration. They expanded their territory to taking over the oil sector, taking over the immigration, taking over the custom, taking over everything. It is not just about the electorate or the elected official. Do you understand me? So how will this particular thing now change? Because that is their structure. That is why somebody like us, we can never go back. We are going to make this history next year. Believe me. We're going to make this history. So let us listen to them.
So we have skewed our system from the beginning. But I will take you back to 1922 when Lord Lugard wrote a book called The Dual Mandate.
Now, Lord Lugard wrote a book in 1920s called The Dual Mandate. All these people they call P2B, ask P2B, have you ever read the Lord Lugard book called The Dual Mandate? Has P2B read it? 1922 Lord Lugard book, The Dual Mandate. Have you read it? Have you read it? All of you P2Bs that are attacking Simon Ekpa and blackmailing Simon Ekpa, have you read the 1922 Lord Lugard book called The Dual Mandate? You didn't read it. You didn't read it. Now you are going to hear something from that book. The book of Lord Lugard of 1922, he wrote, where he handed over the power to Fulani in Nigeria. Now listen, of course, this man is not going to mention Fulani because he is scared of losing his PhD. All right, let us watch.
Our system from the beginning. But I will take you back to delivered 134, and we say we are running a democracy. So we have skewed our system from the beginning. But I will take you back to 1922 when Lord Lugard wrote a book called The Dual Mandate. He wrote clearly in that book that whenever the British will be leaving this country, they should hand over to an ethnic group in this country. I don't want to mention them, but I'm sure you probably have an idea what group I'm talking about in this country. I don't want to. They should hand over to that whenever the British will be leaving this country, they should hand over to an ethnic group in this country. I don't want to mention them, but I'm sure you probably have an idea what group I'm talking about.
Now, did you hear that? This man said that in Lord Lugard book of 1922, that he wrote that when British will be leaving Nigeria, they must hand over to a certain ethnic group in this country. And he is afraid, he's scared. Just like that is why they are telling you to come to Nigeria. If this man is in Finland, if this man is in America, he will be bold to say the ethnic group that Lord Lugard wrote that they are going to hand over Nigeria to. He will say it. But because he is in Nigeria, that is why every time they open their mouth, they tell Simon Ekpa, come to Nigeria and lead. Come to Nigeria and agitate. Because in Nigeria, they assassinate, they kill, and they use terrorism to put fear on people. Nobody is talking anymore. That is why we are making decisions for you people. That is why we can be here and tell you to sit at home. Because you can't order sit at home from Nigeria. They are going to kill you. You cannot protest. Today in Aba, women, the worst part, I want to even tell you people's story today. Today in Aba, the criminals in DOS, expert criminals, they threatened our women in Aba. They threatened them. They say, if you do not, any family that didn't go out today, especially the people that are with them, that any family that did not go out today to protest, they are going to kill them. This is the threat that came from Chinasa, this Muhammad Abbas equate. Are you aware of that? Are you aware that the women that protested today in Aba, they were all threatened, other threat? It was force. They were threatened and they went out. Do you know also that some of them were shot today? Are you aware? Are you aware that SSS or police or whatever, are you aware that the women that you saw protesting in Aba today were shot by security agencies? Are you aware of that? They were shot by security agencies. Did you see the report anywhere? Did you see the report? Did you hear anything that they were shot? You didn't hear that. Now I'm telling you. I am telling you that all those women you see carrying Biafra flag today were forced. They threatened them that if there's anybody that didn't go to that protest should consider all his family dead. Are you aware of that? That is the threat they gave. We have our intels everywhere. That was a threat. So they came out under threat to come and protest, and yet they get shot. So what you see this man doing here is the reason why they are telling you to come to Nigeria. Because if he is not in Nigeria, he will say those that Lord Lugard wrote in the book of dual whatever. To hand over, the British must hand over to this ethnic group. And they did it. So let us watch.
Ethnic group in this country. I don't want to mention them, but I'm sure you probably have an idea what group I'm talking about. You mentioned, handed over to them. And this was what happened. Then in April 1961, when there was a plebiscite or a referendum, Northern Cameroon was to decide whether to be part of Nigeria or to go away. They decided to be part of Nigeria and added more to the skewing of the majority in the House of Representatives for a particular region of the north. The South were not so savvy, they allowed Southern Cameroon to go. Now, if democracy is about numbers, I would have thought that those two parties in the South that delivered 4.6 million electorate should have formed the majority. But it appears that what we were doing is the region with the largest territory was going to form the government. That was what they used. So what I'm trying to say is that we have had a skewing of the system of this country from the beginning. And it's a fraudulent and unfair system. If you look at Section 2 of Nigeria Constitution, it talks about maintaining the integrity of the state. It doesn't talk about the interest of the people of Nigeria. And then Chapter 2 of Nigeria Constitution, economic, social, political, diplomatic, and so on.
So how does this, if I want to interrupt you, how does this all relate to
that's where I'm going, that we are having a system that is unfair and it does not deliver the best to everybody. Democracy is supposed to give the greatest good to the greatest number. It is the reverse that we have in this system.
Now, this is the point. So ask yourself, how will this man who is coming now, turn these things that this man is saying around? Ask yourself, how? How? How will you turn this thing around? Let us continue.
What do you make of these agitations we've experienced over time, and how valid are their concerns?
I think I've said it, and I'm going to say it again. This problem in Igbo land is a creation of the federal government of Nigeria. In fact, the sitting government didn't meet Igbo land in chaos that it is today, because certain actions bring about certain reactions. The government of Nigeria failed woefully in the way it handled Nnamdi Kanu's, matter. At the time we were talking about it then, that the government force approach will not work, that it will bring about something else that will be counterproductive to the interest of Nigeria. And that's what has happened. You see, when people feel marginalized, when there is, whether it is true or not, when there is perceived injustice, unfairness, and all those things, there are ways, governments go about it, especially when there is sincerity. Have we seen any positive or genuine effort towards solving the problems? I have not seen any. Look at the Southeast today. It is destroyed. The economy of that region is destroyed. And we are not talking about small economy. I know Igbo land very well.
One thing about these people is that, in as much as we want economy, what they are not talking about is the human life. The first responsibility of every reasonable human being in this life is to protect the life of your citizen. The primary responsibility of any state is to provide security. So how will you be talking about economy when you do not have security? How will you be talking about economy when Fulani are killing people all over the place? How can these people sit here and discuss economy when our women and children are being butchered in a Hamufu? How can this man sit and talk about economy when our people cannot travel with their goods from one state to another? Interstate travel is not possible anymore. Moving goods and services from one state to another is not possible. How can you talk about economy? How can you talk about economy when ordinary traveling from Onitsha, Anambra State to Imo State, you are going to be kidnapped? How can you talk about economy when you cannot travel from Anambra to Enugu State and flying the night mile without being kidnapped or attacked by the Fulani bandit? So why are these people sitting here and talking about economy when you don't have security? That is the difference between them and us. That is the difference. You are talking about economy when you do not have federal government present in the Southeast and the South-South. Why are you talking about economy when we do not have seaport? We do not have a very workable international airport. We don't have embassies. We don't have any foreign company, any federal or foreign company in the Southeast. We have nothing. Everything is on the other side of Nigeria. So there is no road, there is nothing, no security. How do you talk about economy? I don't know whether these people understand what is economy. You see, let me tell you people, there is no economy as far as we are concerned. What is happening in the Southeast and the entire Biafra land is people living from hand to mouth. And if you allow this hand to mouth to continue, in the next 10 years, we do not get our freedom. In the next 10 years, you will not even live from hand to mouth. You are going to be living from your anus to your mouth. I am telling you. Because there will be no food. That is what we don't want to happen. So they will sit here and be talking about economy. There can never be any economy without peace. You can never have economy without security. You can never have economy without providing what can strengthen the economy. So we do never have economy in the Southeast. So why are these people talking about economy? They tell you are destroying the economy. Or they tell you, sit at home is destroying the economy. Yet they have never stood up to fight against the federal government marginalization to make sure that we have everything that is needed. Everything that is Lagos is enjoying. Everything that Abuja is enjoying. Everything that other part of Nigeria is enjoying. They never stood up to fight. I want to tell you today, there is nothing like economy. So anybody that comes to tell you about economy, they are idiots or intellectuals. There can never be economy without security. And that is the biggest challenge today. And we are going to provide security to Biafra people. We are going to build seaport to Biafra people. We are going to build road. We are going to build hospital. We are going to make sure that interstate moving of goods and services, we have road for that. We will make sure that you will move freely in Biafra without being kidnapped by Fulani terrorists. That is what Simon Ekpa is fighting for. While these people are talking about economy, people are being butchered in Enugu state. They did not go there to protect them. We did. This is just, you see, this is just the one you know. We are all over Biafra land, protecting the land, making sure that Fulani don't kill our women again. It is happening everywhere. In entire Biafra, we have ESN. So it is not just Enugu. Enugu came into the limelight, probably because of the circumstances. And because they sabotaged the Eastern Security Network while they were still under the criminals, under the DOS criminals. They sabotaged them and they had to leave a Hamufu. So maybe because of that made this, the kind of media awareness that were created and people were being killed and all that. Otherwise, you wouldn't hear that, you wouldn't even know what is going on. That is the way the Eastern Security Network has been fighting. Ebubago has never been to the forest. Ebubago have never engaged any Fulani. Everybody knows that. Police have never engaged Fulani. Military have never engaged Fulani. And this civil defense has never engaged Fulani. We are doing, protecting our land, engaging them. That you have not seen Benue State in Biafra land is because we are providing security for our people in our farmland. So why would these people be here, sitting here when we others sit at home, so that our message will penetrate to our people for them to get ready for what is to come? They are here telling us, sit at home is destroying economy. Which economy? There is no economy, anything. Anywhere they tell you about economy, that is why I face them any day, anytime. There is nothing, there is no economy in the Southeast. There is no economy. What you see in the Southeast is people that are suffering. And we cannot say because they are suffering, we would say, let us abdicate and abandon our freedom. Because people are suffering. They are going to suffer anyway. In fact, if you allow Nigeria to continue to be a country, more suffering is coming. So we better suffer now, once and for all, and get our freedom so that you can enjoy your life and your children can be secured. Anybody that tells you about economy in the Southeast, despise that person.
Industrials, enterprising, very great people. But because of just mere agitations, that are not even new. There was Matop, Wazurike, all those. They were not a threat to Nigeria. They were not a threat to Igbo land. They were not a threat to the economy. They were not a threat to anybody. And because somebody is asking for, hey, we want to do Biafra, hey, we want to do whatever, it's not a crime as long as they are not, going about it in a very criminal way.
So what would you propose the government should, adopt a solution to address this issue?
In this case, even the media is culpable. I look at it. Look at the way the media has been reporting it. How many people have signed the so-called petition and the whole media is, agog with that? So, come on.
The whole media is agog. Exactly. The whole media is agog with it. Nigeria are pushing it. All the media are pushing it. Yet, nobody is signing it. And nobody will sign it. Because if you sign it, Nigeria will visit you. Believe me. And those who have signed it, you can never escape Nigeria. Upon all the publicity, upon all the advertisement, everything, the media, go to Vanguard, go to Punch, go to this one. You see they put it on the screen. Everything is being advertised, push it. Nobody is going to sign it. And this is even Nigeria. Ordinary Nigeria. We don't have business with Nigeria. I am a Biafran. And Biafra people are with me. Do you expect Nigeria to be with me before? So Nigerians can sign petition. They can sign whatever petition they want to sign. It is none of my business. You think that Nigeria will support me before? Nigeria can never support me. Biafra will do. So I don't have any business with their petition. I don't have any business with whatever they say they are suing Simon Ekpa. It's a frivolous suit and nonsense. I am here. I want you to understand one thing. The more you attack me and blackmail me, the stronger the fire of dragon will come upon you. And this is the thing that gives me food. Some of you don't understand that I eat food by the blackmail. The blackmail is the fuel that I use to propel myself. That is why for the past 1 year, when these DOS criminals were attacking me, or their IRAT, they hired 500,000 youth to attack me for 1 year and a half. I did not say 5,000 because I've seen a lot of people, saying 5,000. It's not 5,000. They said 500,000 youth they recruited to attack me for the past 1 year. We defeated them. So the more they attack me, the more powerful and stronger we become. That is what Nigeria is about to do. This attack and blackmail and propaganda they are now, they face me, is going to even make the Biafra more stronger, because you must talk about it. They must blackmail me and you must talk about me. And when talking about me, you will talk about Biafra. Chaik Otto LSC, thank you very much. There can never be any economy without any human being. If all human beings are dead, who will fund the economy? Also, they will continue to promote Biafra on their media until Biafra comes. Exactly. Thank you very much. That is the task we are giving them. Some of you, when I was telling you a few weeks ago that in this December, everybody will talk about Biafra. Some of you did not believe me. And when I was saying these things, it's not like I know. It's not like I know what is going to happen. No. But it is happening now the way I said it. That in this month of December, you are going to see the green light of Biafra. That was the exact word I used. In the month of December, you will see the green light of Biafra. Are you not seeing the green light of Biafra today? Would you look around yourself and you say you are not seeing the green light of Biafra? But don't you know that when Obi loses election, all Igbos will come to you? Of course, you see, one thing is that, it depends on what you mean by losing election. What you should be saying is that after the so-called election, because I do not understand what losing election is, because election will not take place in Biafra land. Nigeria cannot conduct election in Biafra land. That is number one. So what we should be saying is that after the said date of that election, they will all come back to us. Because by then, they must have seen something that will give them the mind to join us. I am telling you. By then, they will see something they never expected to see. By then, they will know that actually, this particular preaching is not just ordinary. By then, they will know that, yes, indeed, we have done many work. Michael Ovia, thank you very much for your super chat. We appreciate you. Because, some of them are just scared because they feel like, where is the money you are going to use to do this thing? How are you going to do it? How are you going to do that and do this? But when they see that actually something is indeed happening, they will all abandon this OB and election. Ogodoman official vlog, thank you very much. I don't want to mention that name. We will not wait for OB. Don't just respond to that idiot. We will not wait for OB to contest selection, not to talk of winning or losing. Exactly. Clement, God bless you, ESN. God bless Mazinam Dikano. God bless MSA. We must stop a repeat of Rwanda waiting to happen. We must stop it. Exactly. Samuel, thank you very much. My brother, be strong. God of our land is with you. Thank you very much. I appreciate all of you. All right. So now let us listen to the end of this garbage from this man, because the other man talked very sensibly.
What's wrong? It is our country. without a Nigeria, there's nobody.
Akoko.
Whether the media, there won't be anything.
Akoko.
The 2,000 people, even 2 million people signed a petition about. These are people that we should ignore. This government made Nnamdi Kanu who he is today. Some inconsequential person, because suddenly it becomes important.
You cannot.
So we are about to go the Nnamdi Kanu, journey, making somebody who is unimportant to become important.
All right.
What's the point? We can disregard him, penetrate the media, play down this kind of things, and let's make
the media. How can you penetrate the media? Can you stay? Can you stand it? You can't stand it. You must want to talk now. Penetrate the media. Try to do it now. You have been penetrating media. They have been blackmailing me. They have been calling me terrorist. They have been writing all manner of junk. They thought that when they write terrorist, Simon Ekpa will run and go and hide. Oh, they are calling me terrorist. They thought when they write Simon Ekpa, you are a murderer. Oh, I will run, go and hide. You don't just, I will just run away because you call me a terrorist. Or you tag me a criminal and I'll just run away because you tag me a criminal. Never. You have to tell me how I become a terrorist. So it is not me that you can threaten with a terrorist tag. No. That is why I told these criminals in the first place, if you are not ready to be called a terrorist, step aside. Step aside. Nobody is scared or, of being targeted. The question is, are you a terrorist? What makes somebody to start targeting somebody else a terrorist? For fighting for freedom? For fighting for my people to be free? For fighting so that terrorists will not kill my people? So anybody that is calling a terrorist thinking that when you do that, Simon Ekpa will disappear from social media, you are going to wait till the kingdom come. Some of them, even my Twitter was suspended. It has nothing to do with the agitation. They are carrying it on Nigerian news. Oh, Vanguard, bah! Simon Ekpa silenced. Twitter, silenced. Facebook, silenced. Sahara Reporter, Simon Ekpa silenced. And there will be people are jumping as if they have done, they have done it. Punch, carrying it. The Nation, carrying it. Every newspaper in Nigeria, carrying that they have silenced me. I do not know how you silenced me. Because from Monday, I will be on Twitter. Thank you very much, President Simon. Dispute of the Biafra have arrested everyone in the zoo. And their media, you can never stop talking about Biafra. Exactly. They can never, ever stop talking about Biafra. They will talk about Biafra, and they will talk about Biafra, and they will continue to talk about Biafra. They will continue to talk about Biafra, and Biafra they will talk about. Right? And that's how we'll continue.
Our country should matter to us, not divisive elements who want to, benefit from the problems, we have.
All right. Mr. Leko, if we're to look at this issue from your own end, what is the possibility of a confederation state? Do you think perhaps, that could be a solution for a diverse country like Nigeria, as we've seen in other countries around the world?
All of a sudden, they are now suggesting and talking about confederate state. These are the kind of discussion that they should be discussing. And not forcing people, when they tell you Nigeria is non-negotiable, blah, 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 all those things are nonsense. So these are the kind of questions they should be asking. What about confederating state? What about this? What about that? Ask such question. Begin to discuss it. That is why we are doing what we are doing. And you must discuss it before this 2023. And let me tell you, oh God, you must discuss it too. You must discuss it. But all these politicians, they want to do hurry up. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Let us do this election. Everybody go. It can never happen again. That was then.
Esther, I don't even think I want to answer that question. The point is this. Those who say that the unity of Nigeria is non-negotiable are forcing their opinion on us.
Exactly.
And that is wrong.
They are forcing their opinion on us, and that is very wrong. Yet, they want to sue Simon Ekpa for ordering it at home. Their first opinion on us. why we are forcing our own opinion on them.
We must sit down and discuss where we want to go.
Right.
Whether we want to remain a unitary state as they have created, or we want to be a federal state, or we want to be a confederal system.
We are going to keep the fire burning for this conversation to continue before the January ending of 2023, because more activity is coming.
There must be room for discussion, for negotiation. There's no room for some people keep saying that the unity of Nigeria. Who says that Nigeria's unity cannot be discussed?
Exactly.
It must be discussed.
Yes.
So we have had how many constitutional conferences now? The last one we had was 2014. And a president says openly that he's going to gather dust on the shelf.
Mm-hmm.
What does that tell you? It means that there's going to be impunity and people are going to be insisting on enforcing their preferences over, well, now they say we are 216 million, over 200 to 216 million people. Some few people, who are the people running this country? There are less than 1,000 people, 774 local government chairmen, 36 governors, and 1 president. Those are the people running this country. And they say that Nigeria cannot be negotiated. Who says? So we need to, let's get ourselves together. That document that they have put there, that President Buhari says will gather dust, they should pull it out. Now that he's leaving, I think he can even just be patriotic, and let's discuss this thing and let him be a parting gift for all of us.
Right. Ekule, final thoughts on this?
Final thoughts, we should just try not to create another Nnamdi Kanu in this Simon Ekpa or whatever the name is. We should not go the way we treated Kanu, making an inconsequential, human beings to become a global, that's just my, you don't need to.
They are running away from mentioning Simon Ekpa. They say they must make sure they avoid mentioning Simon Ekpa. But can they do it? Can they avoid mentioning? They can never avoid mentioning Simon Ekpa. They will continue to mention Simon Ekpa, and they will be mentioning Simon Ekpa until they are tired of mentioning Simon Ekpa. All right. And I want you to understand that this man called, I want to first of all pull out this particular image. Where is that image again? So that some of you will understand. This image that this man called my own is that I do not actually attack people without them attacking me. So this guy called Agba Kalo, or whatever he's called, Peter Agba Kalo. You must stop writing me. You're gonna be blocked now after this program. You are an idiot. And you're an idiot. I saw what you wrote. You have a number of Simon Ekpa, and you could not write Simon Ekpa to know whether Simon Ekpa was kidnapped or Simon Ekpa was arrested or something. You go and start writing because you can write about Simon Ekpa. I am going to reply to him, and I'm telling you, Peter Agbakalo, you are an idiot. That is the message that is coming to you now. You are an idiot, a very big idiot. And then after this idiot I'm writing to you, you are going to be blocked. Do not ever write me again. I don't want to have anything to do with you. You are a very big idiot. You go and start spreading lies and propaganda against me that Simon Ekpa was arrested. I have replied to you, this idiot is idiot. He's a very big fool. His name is Peter Agbakalo. Look at the name here. He wrote me and start blabbing rubbish. I am blocking you after this message. Our own is that if you fuck up, we will treat your fuck up online. Don't write me again, ever. You're an idiot. Some of all these things you people did today is what I'm going to use against Nigeria. You are writing blackmailing Interpol of arresting me. And Interpol arresting Simon Ekpa for what? And I have saved the screenshot. He wrote it narrating that somebody in Germany contacted him from a reliable source, blackmailing me. And he come from the back to write me. Hold your boys together. You are an idiot. I don't want to lose my temper. But don't ever write me again. You have been blocked. At least Nigeria government know that you wrote me today. Double-faced, stupid criminals. And anybody who is talking about Igbo, I'm not here for Igbo anything. I'm here for Biafra. Biafra is what I'm fighting for. So anybody that is not in line with what we are doing today will be in line with what I'm doing after February. After February, they will come to us and embrace us. It is going to happen. Everybody will see it. White. Is it not them that says I'm working for Nigeria government? Is it not them that says I want to destabilize Southeast? Is it not them that says I was paid? So all of a sudden, the people that came to this platform to preach Biafra, they now, this idiot called Peter Agbakalo was in this program, preaching Biafra. The same person who come to this program here, preaching Biafra, preaching freedom, all of a sudden is talking about P2B. You think I'm a double standard agent? You think I'm a double-faced person? Any place I stand is where I stand. I don't shift left and right. I stand where I stand until the end. You come to my program, you talk about Biafra, because that time there was no P2B. That time there was no any direction. You were talking, Nigeria is gone. Everything is gone. Let us do this. Let us do that. He appeared on my program here, preaching Biafra, preaching freedom. All of a sudden, that Nigeria that he was talking against here, P2B came, and all of a sudden, he want to be part of the Nigeria. These are the complete, oh my God. Anyway, you see, let me tell you people, this Biafra, we will force the remaining 1.1%, 2.something% into the freedom. We will force you. How many are you? You are just few. Just few. Only few of you. How many are you? Are you going to outnumber us? No. Are you going to, you can't, you are just ordinary 0.00%. We will force you into the freedom. And if you don't want it, you pack your bag, pack your load, all those your businesses, so pack it and go to North and leave. I want you to understand that we are very serious. You don't joke with our freedom. People have died in this cause. People have died. And we are not going to back down, not even 1 inch. The opportunity we have now has never been as it is before. We have a very big opportunity. Very, very big opportunity. So no fool will come and talk. You see, they have done their work, so I am telling you, you see this media, Nigeria media blackmail, all of them that are blackmailing Simon Ekpa, it is going to take just 1 or 2 weeks. They will all get tired. And you do control Ubaha, cap remote, and apiha, pim pom. They will be following everything we are doing. And if they keep quiet, it will be worse. If they report it, it will be worse. AJJ, I got you, we are going to show Nigeria. Believe me, in the coming weeks, in the coming days and weeks, the activity of the Biafra revolutionary movement, you can't stay without reporting it. You can't. And if you report it, you give more publicity to it. If you don't report it, it is a problem. We know what we are doing. With the button we are pressing now, we know where to press you. And we are pressing it very well. We are pressing this button very, very well. I'm going to take I'm going to take 10 minutes. Oh, I'm going to take 6 minutes call. I want to end this in 2 hours. So have like 5 minutes. Or maybe I'm going to take 10 minutes call. 10 minutes call. And remember that tomorrow is a youth fundraising. So if you want to talk, 10 minutes. And let me inform Biafrans that I appeared on TikTok today. I had a live broadcast on TikTok. It was fun for the very first time. So sometimes if you have not followed me on TikTok, go to TikTok and follow me, because we are going to go live every now and then on TikTok. And if you look at the moving, breaking Simon Ekpa to meet world Igbo leaders on Sunday. So Simon Ekpa will be meeting world Igbo leaders in diaspora on Sunday. Sunday, Simon Ekpa is going to meet them. So, and the information is out there. If you want to be part of it, those who qualify to be part of this particular private consultation meeting that they have invited me to, you have to make your request through the World Igbo Congress PRO, and you're registered from there, and then you will be part of the discussion. So I will be meeting World Igbo leaders on Sunday. Let me see the kind of how how we are going to, what they want to hear from me. I'm very, very interested to know what they want to hear from me, or what I want to hear from them, and stuff like that. All right. So somebody say TikTok censorship is worse. Well, I don't know. I was told as well. I was told exactly like that. I was told. All right. All right. You're welcome to the program.
Yeah. Good evening, Simon.
Yes, good evening from here.
Yeah, good evening. And I always start by, thanking you for everything.
Thank you.
We continue to pray for you. The prayer will be on top of your head. If you know the prayer. So that one is thank you, and keep up the good work.
Thank you. Are you there?
We just can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Go ahead.
Just a few minutes before I made this phone call, I just signed a petition, a counter petition against that useless petition.
That is true. I don't even, somebody send it, I don't know. Somebody, hey, that is true. I have to post the counter petition.
My brother, see, let me explain something to you.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Mm-hmm. You know all these distractions, all this child's play, all this internet nonsense. We will go to fight them. While you focus on the normal job, we know where we are headed.
Yes.
Yes.
You
focus. All these are distractions. We are here. We will be distracting them. So they sign petition. We counter the petition. So no wahala. And something has been coming on my mind. I want to tell our people. The reports that the CIA made that Goodluck Jonathan was going to be the last president of Nigeria. Right?
Yes.
Even though Nigeria is not a country, let's just assume, Nigeria. That report was actually true.
Yes.
Because he was actually the last president in that sense of Nigeria. Because the one we have now, we have to thank this person because he's actually bringing Biafra faster for us.
Exactly.
The person there now is not the president of Nigeria. He's the leader of their people, as we can see. So Nigeria doesn't exist anymore. There is no president. There is nothing like Nigeria as it stands. And the thing, I was watching the exposition about, professors who just have their degrees, I remember a professor, I'm going to end with this, back when I was in school, and we were studying something about international relations, and he was giving us, breakdown about the Niger Delta oil spills. And I asked him a question. I said, "Sir, how long have you been teaching this course?" He said, so many years. And I said, "So why hasn't anything changed?" And he looked at me and said, "Are you insulting me?" I said, "No, but you've been teaching this years and years and years, and we keep complaining. Nigerians they keep complaining. Oh, this is not good. Fuel scarcity, no light." And they end it with, "Oh, may God help us." Will God come down and help you? Can't you people reason? So, my brother, we will get there. We will get there. So keep up the good work, and for the fundraising, we are waiting.
Thank you.
So no shaking. Yeah, keep up the good work, my brother, and God will continue to strengthen you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
We will get our country, whether they like it or not.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I've actually found the petition, you guys wrote. I don't even know. Okay, so go and sign the petition to stop attack on Simon Ekpa. That's interesting.
Yes. We are giving them reasons.
Yes.
So the more, my brother, the more they try to bring us down, the more they will promote us and make the people in the world hear our voice, hear our cry.
Exactly.
Okay.
All right. Thank
okay,
you
my
very
brother.
much.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah. Bye.
All right. Okay, I've just posted. You're welcome to the program.
Howdy, bros.
Yes, you're welcome.
Howdy, bros. Good evening, sir. Happy weekend.
Yeah, the same to you.
May you just be where you did. I don't sign the petition for Algeria this thing. So I listen to them today. Now I see as I dey work. Now I see them. Now I sign the petition. I go promote them. Leave them. Then they don't know what they do. Say I dey listen to that TVC man. He said this is how they make Nnamdi Kanu to become hero. And now they are not trying to make him hero. Now this is where my own question came in. Say our leader or the so-called people that represent our leader say you are working for infiltrator, you are working for
government,
for Nigeria DSS or Nigeria government. Now in this petition, so now right hand made the share up. The so-called POS say they work for Nigeria. Now then they promote the petition. I don't understand who is not working for Nigeria. See, as the media they propagate, they say sign the petition. As I go the petition, so and they not reach 2,000. No. We don't sign the petition. So now I was just like they ask myself questions. Say these people, they never know what they want to put their hand to. They feel say now like Nigeria will be say they say now who fair come. If you go report to station. So based on say get money now, if they say me police come arrest, they'll come arrest you. You will be say you complain, they'll come tell you say my brother, say this thing. Now so it will be.
Exactly.
They'll come carry the matter, they consider one give money now. But they don't know say Western world not be like that.
Yes.
They go hear from you. They go ask you, say, why are you doing this? What really happened? They know if you can't carry you like that now. We go whole month everywhere. So I just say maybe you just remove focus, forget them. With the media, we deal with them. I see where Emeka gift. We had that under anonymous saying anonymous say we told you we are going to come under him. We give him from now to tomorrow. Moneta is going to be out of space. I just look and say Emeka gift. Not say I not say na him na under anonymous this thing. Where they deceive himself. So now today they not say all those ones day. So bro, I just tell you to make remove focus. Remember, you told our leader will always make proud of you because he tell you say they go come for you.
Yes.
So he don't tell you this thing. So anything that happen now should not be new thing to you. He tell you say they go come for you, and really they are really coming for you. And this World Igbo Congress, I appreciate when you accept the decision because listening to where they do meeting, some people say don't call you, they agree and have call. They say you say make you come, they won't hear what you want to talk, they agree and have call. I'm very happy, say, now you already answer the call. So I go request to join if they go accept us because the first program program what they do with all those people. I see and where people they talk for them, say the first send you invitation. You say you no go come, they write you several emails. You say you no go listen to anybody, you won't do it alone. So I'm very happy that you open the door. That ideology, that way where they say
yes,
you will
okay,
take
one
there
thing, yes, okay, one thing
we'll
is
still
that,
hear them on Sunday.
okay, one thing,
So it is,
yes, okay,
just
one
to
thing
be
is
blessed,
that,
and God bless you.
bless you. Can you hear me?
Huh?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, they hear you, bro.
One thing is that whenever we make a decision that there is something we are doing, we are not, it is sealed and complete. So during the time some people are calling me was when the sit at home was ongoing and I'm not ready to listen to anybody. You understand? Because, I don't want distraction. So, of course, I listen to people. Anybody that say, I don't listen to, they invite me, I didn't come, then those people are criminal. I know those who are listening to. Not somebody like the one parading himself like a government, whatever government in ESA. That kind of person, I can't stay in a place with him. I can't stay in a platform with him because these are criminals who only what they want is to show themselves and hijack whatever any other person, even their friend own. They want to just destroy it and sabotage what we are doing. So those kind of people, I do not want to identify myself with them. So if somebody like that reach out to me, you can never get a response from me. But I know the people, I know the integrity of people that I can respond to, even though we are not sharing the same ideology. But not every other person, not every Tom and Jerry that comes and tell me, "Come, let us hear from you." I don't have that time. There is a lot of things we are doing that I don't have time. So I put my time to people that I know that have something to offer. People of integrity, people that even though I don't trust them, at least they have something that I can listen to and listen to ideas and suggestion and all that. We are open for ideas and all that. But any idea that is not to get Biafra, you count me out. Any idea, you cut me out. I can never be part of that name. So that we are going to go to Nigeria to vote Obi, count me out. That's all. Because this time around, it is our turn to make mistake. If they are saying it's a mistake, let us make that mistake. These elders have been making mistake for 50 years. Am I lying?
Yes, you're not lying, bro. Don't be lying.
So let us do one mistake this time. We must do this mistake, and let us see what this mistake will offer to us. So these guys, these old men, they have been making mistake and deciding for us for over 50 good years. There is nothing to show for it. Only lamentation, only begging Fulani, kneeling down, becoming second-class citizen, the situation deteriorating every day. We become like slave in Nigeria. This time around, we will not accept anything apart from our own decision, whether it is going to succeed or fail. We don't care. That's all. So if you want to bring idea, how this Biafra will work, I will listen to you. But if you bring idea of anything in Nigeria, my brother, I am out of it. Thank you.
Even those people where they say that they contribute money, so.
Which one?
Even those people that say that they contribute money, they want to arrest you. Now I want to ask them, I bet
did they use money? Did they use money arrest person for Europe?
I don't know for them. I bet that tweet where I see where you do short video to address giving 2 million every month to our leader. I bet you still tell them because money view are they here now. May they see that tweet because they follow those people. Make I see where they go pump that tweet. Say say our leader no eat for good 9 days, and these people are not saying anything. All they keep sharing are women where they protest for Aba and Anambra State. So now the tweet, because it was not their rightful publisher, and I tweet now. I make the thing, no, they no publisher, nobody retweet them, nobody talk about it. But if now their rightful person, I tweet now, they will believe that one. The other one, they don't believe them.
Well, as you can imagine, what they did is to say they want to expose Amanekpa on the pages of newspaper. They did not write that Onyendu is being starved. They did not care that Onyendu did not take his drug, but they are writing on the pages of Nigerian newspaper. They want to expose Amanekpa. I don't know what they want to expose about Simon Ekpa for the past 1.5 years now. So I don't know. And we are still waiting for them.
No, Allah, bros, make I leave me other people call, but remain strong, bros, in other times. So for this thing, I thank you once again. We hope to see a good result on Sunday with Wadibo leader. Thank you, bros.
Thank you very much.
And good night. Thank you, bros.
You're welcome to the program.
Hello. Hello, this is our sister, Mazi.
Yes, you're welcome.
Let me pray for you first before we start. Good evening.
Good evening.
You know, at the day sweet us, he pain them. At the day sweet us, he pain them. Mazi, every time I pray for you, God bless the day your mother was conceived with you. And God bless the day that you will be giving birth to. They can never take those two things away. Never. You have come to stay. You have come to stay. You know, Obasanjo is a header. He's a elderly man, and they call the head of the country, state, Tabi. He told them about you, but they did not listen. They said a fly that refused to listen, he followed the corpse to the grave. They did not listen. They took him, he's just saying it. But they are getting it with way. Do you know why it's so painful to them? They are groaning like a cock. It's because you have let the cat out of the bag. Their hope, where they put their trust, that we quench this addiction, that is the only place they be. So the minute they knew that you have exposed this Carol White, that is where all heads went loose. Because they know there's no hope again. Who can contain this guy? That's why they were trying to buy you over to their side. Because they know, the spirit have already told them, they know who you are. Maybe Parabishop Bandina must have told them some little things about you too, that you will not know. He must have told them something about you. How strong or how, something good about you. And they knew that's why they were coming for you. You understand? They have failed.
Of course, they failed even before they started. So,
what will the petition do? What will it do? It's short. It glances my heart. So all of us will go there and go and talk whatever we want to talk. If the more they do this, like the other guy said, he said the more they call your name, they make you popular, and the more they quiet, Biafra will come. So it's a win-win.
Yes,
it's a win-win. There is no hope for them. It's a win-win.
Exactly.
So that's the meeting that you are going to. Is it tomorrow for the meeting? Is there a link that all of us can look at it, to join?
I think, you have to register somewhere, and I think I will post it. I think the media team will be sharing those places. You have the person. You have to. There is a kind of this thing that you have to register and send email.
Is it like the meeting that you went when that lady came? That lady was saying that this is that. Is it a kind of link like that?
Which lady?
The one, that meeting that you went, that lady is saying you are callous, you are wicked, you are
no. No. That one is not a meeting now. No.
Okay.
Yes.
But are they going to do this open, or is like a secret thing? People like us, can we join?
Well, yeah, I believe you can send. When you send the email to them, they're gonna give link also. So, and I think let me see if I can put the email here. One moment on the screen where you can send the request. The request to join. One moment. Let me flash.
We are winning. God bless you. We never knew Biafra would come this week. I never knew I would say Biafra. Let me not lie.
Biafra
I
is
never
coming,
knew I would
whether
see
they
it.
like
But
it
now
or not.
I have the confidence that I will see it.
Whether they like
I have
it
the
or
confidence
not.
my children will go to Nigeria. They will say, "Oh, really? Is this Nigeria? Is this Biafra?" They will go say yes. Because every time my children will say, "Mommy, are you Nigeria or Biafra? Which one is Biafra?" I said, "Don't worry, Biafra is coming. You will see it."
Whether they like it or not.
Or not.
Yes, we will Abakaleke them into Biafra.
Yes, so. We will Abakaleke them. That is the only thing. Envious. vindictiveness. You know,
All right,
your
so I think
jealousy.
the thing is, if you look at the this thing on the screen,
I'm watching from television, so I don't see anything.
yeah, but there is
Oh, okay,
something.
okay, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I've seen it.
So if you follow this thing on the screen, you're going to see.
Yeah, I've seen it. Okay, so I can write an email to them, right?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, Mazi. God bless you. Keep on doing your good work.
Thank you.
Everybody's behind you. The ones that are not behind you, those are the Lucifer, Satan. You will like you could say it. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Bye.
I've exceeded my time, my people. Welcome to the program.
Hello, good evening.
Hello.
I want to contribute, because thank you very much for what you're doing,
Thank you.
I'm not a baby, I'm over 70. That's why when I comment, I say my son.
Wow.
I appreciate you, what you're doing. I just want to talk to our children, our children back in Nigeria and some here. To me, I don't think this is the time we should be discussing about election. We have been doing election all this while, and it's not helping anybody. And what I've been hearing, the way that the Senate is structured, the people that is suppressing the Nigerian people they have the majority in the Senate. So even if they vote for referendum or anything, there's no how they will win. This is the time I think that people, like the way you say now that they've passed that stage, like they've lost that opportunity. They've lost that opportunity. Even when Nandi Kanu was here, people were telling them, call the children and discuss. Because if your child is crying and pointing somewhere, you have to go and say, what is happening? Discuss. Now look at where he has led us to. Many people have died. And when I listen to the young ones talking about election, Obi, I don't see any magic that Obi is going to do with that structure that you have in Nigeria. I believe that it is the time that our children should come together and really boycott this election and say, look, let us come to a round table and discuss the way forward to this Nigeria. If we still want one Nigeria, let's discuss. If it's not going to be possible, let everybody go their way. This is not the time to talk about election. I don't believe in election, in Nigeria with this structure that we are still having. And anybody that is coming, that is going to win in this election, is not going to do any magic. How is it going to pull down that? What did they call it? What did they call what you put the column? I don't know. What is already in place, in National Assembly, why we have majority of people from the north in the Senate, and when you throw something, it brings an idea, for debate. How are they going to win? They can't win because they have the majority there. I feel that they should come together. The war is not good. I witnessed the Biafran war. I don't want to see it again. But the way it is now, they push the young ones now to the wall for them to come back now because our children have really died. You know what I mean? So I don't know why the young ones I listen to today are still talking about election with the same structure. It's not going to work. I can't see it working anyway. I don't know if I'm making sense. And
you're making sense. Thank you very much.
My life and the young ones, I just feel sorry for them because I don't think they read, they don't research. I don't know. I am old. Look at the way I'm seeing. I never used to see it the way I'm seeing it now. If not because Nnamdi Kanu has been preaching, and now you are still preaching. That was where I said, So there's no airport in the east. There's no whatever, no seaport. There's no embassy. So anything they want to do, they will come to Abuja or Lagos. And if you come to Lagos, they will take truck to carry that thing to the east. and the policemen and the custom and are down the way taking money on. That is not good. That is cheating. It's not good.
Thank you very much.
I don't know.
Thank
The
you
young
very
ones
much.
should come together and say, by this election, let us discuss. I think that is the way forward. Anyway, thank you very much.
Thank you very much. And of course, now we are going to look into, we have, I must commend the people that put up the the petition. I was commend the people that put up the petition. So if you are watching now, the person is David Herbert Channel. David Herbert Channel put up this petition. So I must commend him for that. So please, you can go and let us get like 2,000 signatures. Let us make it like 2,000 this evening. So we are now in 1,500 or so. So let us make it 2,000 in the next 5 minutes. So we are going to have a break after this call, and I'm going to give more time. You're welcome. You're welcome to the program. Hello, Pastor. You're welcome to the program. Hello, can you hear me? All right. So, can you hear me? Hello, Pastor Andy. Can you hear me? All right. So we are going to go on commercial, and I want. Can you hear me? All right. I think we have like 1,300 or so. So let us take like some minute. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Can you hear me?
My God, it's not.
I can hear you. I
guess my internet is just being funny. I understand it.
Okay, but I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, not that I can hear you, but I'm just going to be talking.
All right. Go ahead.
First of all, I just want to thank you for this opportunity. And I just want to say that it's very important, Simon, that everybody should sign this particular appeal, this petition. Every one of us should sign it. And we should sign it and send to our friends. It's important also that the people that are signing this nonsense, like the joker in Canada that I saw the video yesterday and today, it's important that we find out also how to petition the Canadian government. Whether it works or not makes no difference. But let's just do it.
Yes.
And all the people that have played part wherever they are, I believe that we are strong enough and we have strong enough force.
Yes.
We are big enough to actually pull the strings anywhere.
Yes.
Anywhere at all.
Exactly.
But it's important that we respond.
I agree with you.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yes, it's important that we respond. It's important that we respond. We have to actually sign the petition, every one of us. But apart from signing the petition, we must also look for the people who are inspiring this trash. All of them, those of them in diaspora, we have to turn this powerful force here. All the people that are watching, all of us should take it on ourselves to find out how to also send petition, start it against the guy in Canada, whatever his name is, Chidi or whatever, and the rest of them, the one in South Africa, this joker, all of them, we should turn this force after them so that they can feel the heat a little bit. It's very important that we are proactive and not just reactive. If we are going to turn this thing to them, let them feel the heat just a little bit, then that would be great.
All right.
And for the rest, I just want to say God bless you and just keep you what you're doing. We are behind you. God spoke to me and God is spoken to us that this thing is a done deal.
Yes.
We've tested the freedom. I've seen it. I've seen the liberty. It's just time for us to enter. God raised you up for us. We've been praying for you. We pray for you every single day. Today we did. We pray for you every day. All the groups that we set up, we have up to 1, 2, 3. We have up to 3 or 4 different groups. And
wow.
every single day we are praying for you.
Wow.
So you cannot be moved.
Yes.
You're going to see the coming of your friend. And you're going to lead us into it.
Thank you very much, Pastor.
God bless you.
Thank you. Right. So let us check how many signature do you have. You know, I didn't know that there is a petition. You're welcome to the program. Hello.
Hello.
You're welcome to the program.
Hello.
Hello, I can hear you.
Okay. Stefan. Hey. Oh my goodness. I'm so happy to be here today.
You're welcome.
Do you know that one thing our people, I think our people read the Bible, but unfortunately, they won't actually pay attention to the Bible. Why do I say this? If you have your Bible, can you please go to Jeremiah 39, verse. I want you to read it because it will be audible, you know. Read it from 3. You are going to find out what I'm talking about. When you have read it, then I will finish what I want to say. Because our people, you know, we don't read Bible. We only go to church and listen to whatever the pastor says, or whatever the priest, or whoever that is preaching the sermon is saying, you know.
Jeremiah 39.
39, start from 2, you know, or start from 2. Yes, 39 from 2, yeah.
Jeremiah 39 from 2. And on the 9th day of the 4th month of Zedekiah 11th year, the city wall was broken through. Then all the officials of the king of Babylon came and took seat in the middle gate. Sherazar of Samgar, Nebo Sazekim, a chief officer, Negal Shareza, a high official.
It's okay. That's 2.
Okay, that 2 means that, and on the 9th day of the 4th, people are calling, on the 9th day of the 4th month of the Zedekiah 11th year, the city wall was broken through. The city wall was broken through. Then all the officials of the king of Babylon came and took seat in the middle of
I want to tell you, good luck, Jonathan. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So, you know, good luck, Jonathan's first presidential election was in 2011. It was actually supposed to be in February, you remember. But for some reason, it was moved to April 9. And for heaven's sake, why will it be moved? And it was moved on that year to tally entirely on what the Bible says in the book of Jeremiah 39. It says that the city was broken. So Nigeria has been broken. I've been preaching this to everyone who cares to listen to me since 2011, that Nigeria is a goner. And that is the reality. What is happening today is just the sign of a dying horse. We are already moving into Biafra land. Why do I say this? On the 13th, I was in the dream. I just want to bring this very most recent one. I've been having series of dreams confirming to me that Biafra is already here. The battle has been won in the realm of the spirit. But this last one says, I was in the dream, I was watching I was washing my son's clothes. I was washing my son's clothes. And I discovered that my son went to meeting in US, you know. So as he came back, I asked him, I hope America, I hope US has signed Biafra, you know. So he said he doesn't know, that he can't remember. So I was watching the text. I said, text. I was busy checking for the signature, the sign that America has signed. So I saw the text one. I think it was, I forgotten the color, but I think, yes, I've forgotten the color. But I saw the first one. I said, oh, Korea signed it, Korea signed it, Korea signed it. Then, as I moved forward, I was opening the text, and I saw it. I said, wow! I saw that screen. I was so happy in that dream. I was so happy. I told my son, look at it. America has signed Biafra. America has signed Biafra. We are going. We were so happy. I'm telling you, this thing happened just 2 days ago, the 13th. Wow. On the 13th, just 2 days ago. So, I want to tell you, my brother, good day, Igzin. Good day, Shay.
Thank you.
Okay, so, can we better half of time? Before he got it with, Eka egg the move Oteloponia African. If better set it in with the people, or why you can do show a me. You couldn't be some at the best. This could make a board to be in the yes. My brothers and my sisters in Biafra, please, you people should calm down. It is coming. We are going home. I don't care. If I said it to my friend yesterday night, if all my dreams used to come to pass, if I see a dream, it happens. Why would this one happen? Nothing will stop this one. Nothing will stop it. And I strongly believe it. And I want my brothers and my sisters to hold on to this and let them keep confessing it. That it has been happening. Signs are there. Oh my God, signs are there.
Thank you.
I'm so happy. Thank you. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. We can't say it enough. Exactly. That God will continue to bless and protect you.
Amen.
Yes.
All right. Fair and fresh. Simon, thank you for your special. I appreciate you. Simon, I will advise you to have a Zoom meeting with the World Igbo Congress instead of going to meet them out of where you are domiciled. We don't want to hear stories. The world is not safe, it's evil. As a matter of fact, I am not meeting with World Igbo Congress. I am meeting with World Igbo leaders and in the diaspora. And the meeting is of course, the meeting is Zoom. It's not a physical meeting. So if anybody is worried that I'm going for a physical meeting, this is not a physical meeting. This meeting is going to take place on Zoom. So it is not a physical meeting. Okay. So anybody that is panicking about physical meeting, it is not physical meeting, it is Zoom meeting, okay? That has been sorted out. So we are going to, yes, you wanted to talk on this live show?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead. Good evening, sir. Go ahead.
Yeah. All right. Good evening, fellow Biafran.